Now, a power shift seems to be underway in the valley. First Mirwais and now PDP patron Mehbooba Mufti and Mufti Muhammad Saeed and PDP president also are singing praises for NDA's regime. Has the NDA found a new ally in the valley? In the pre-poll season, the PDP is showering of praise on the BJP and targeting the UPA simply can't be brushed off.
जब वाजपेयी जी की सरकार थी हमारा तो कोई उनके साथ अलायंस नहीं था, मगर हमने उनसे काम लिया बिकॉज दिल्ली में जो सरकार होगी आपने उनसे काम करवाना है, उस काम करवाने के लिए आप उनके अलायंस पार्टनर बनना जरूरी नहीं है.
That was a great initiative by Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who extended hand of friendship to Pakistan and tried to address the internal problem by engaging Huria Singh dialogue and appreciating our healing truck policy.
और डायलॉग प्रोसेस जो fortunately वाजपेयी जी के टाइम में शुरू हुआ था, and the confidence building measures that were starting during our tenure, during the last I can say 5.5 years, everything came to a standstill.
All right, Mr. Saifuddin Soh, spokesperson of the Congress party, joins us from Srinagar. In the last debate, you were talking about not knowing much about Pune and somebody else, but this is a subject closer home, and perhaps you'll be able to throw more light on this particular topic. Sameer Kaul, spokesperson of the PDP, is with us, as well as Pinky Anand, BJP leader. I know, Ms. Anand, that you have to go, but before you go, are you happy that perhaps you could be winning your 24th ally of the NDA?
Always. I mean, the BJP is striding ahead, and I think we are headed towards a complete victory. In these circumstances, to have the PDP come out with its support, I mean, even though the alliance question...
Would you like to extend the olive branch on Newsnight to Mr. Sameer Kaul?
I'm afraid that will happen at the party level. We'll leave that discussion there, but it is welcome that there is complete support for the NDA's actions now and earlier, and the fact that during Mr. Vajpayee ji's time also, everything was done which facilitated and worked for the better of the state.
Now, before you go, perhaps let's get a word from Mr. Sameer Kaul also. Mr. Kaul, is this, just praise? No, is this just praise or there is something more?
Well, the fact of the matter is that although Professor Soh is my great friend, and so is Miss Pinky ji, I'd like her to be my friend as much as Professor Soh is, if that says anything at all. But the real fact of the matter is that we have a good aftertaste in our mouth from the past when we dealt with Vajpayee ji. I mean, there is hardly any soul. It's not only the PDP saying it. You had the Hurriyat, Maulana Umar Sahab also saying the same thing, and these are separatists. Even they have the same view that when they dealt with Vajpayee ji, he had the kind of political will and the stature, and he really thought when he said इंसानियत के दायरे के बाहर उससे भी आगे बढ़ के मैं जो है इसका, they all feel, and we feel that as well, that he put in the kind of political input that was required into the state of Jammu and Kashmir.
No, will it be repeated in the future?
If you allow me to say,
are you confident about the future?
Well, I'm not saying that it can't. We are always hopeful. In fact, if you heard what Maulana Umar Farooq Sahab also said, even the separatists seem to feel that the kind of political will that is required will come up.
No, but that comment was from Mr. Vajpayee. Your comment seems to be for the NDA regime.
No, we are saying that we have had good experience with the NDA. We hope to work together if time ever allows us again. Because, it's ultimately to stay in power and to have an alliance.
Ms. Anand, why would you want to go?
Achieve power or to
why
stay
would you want to go? Why wouldn't you want to accept this?
I agree with you
with open arms.
Unfortunately, there is a commitment which I told you about.
No, but,
so the question
this is an open offer.
Statement, and I agree with you. This is an open offer, and there should be complete visibility in the acceptance of the same, which is under process. But I welcome Sameer Kaul as a friend, and we wish to work together.
This is the most newsy Newsnight, Javed,
There's no question about it.
Are you saying that there is officially a process on with the PDP? That the BJP is working for an alliance?
I don't think we can go to that extent, Sanket, so let's not go there. But we are very open to the entire discussion process.
All right, Ms. Pinky Anand, thank you very much. Though I would love to have you here
Sanjeev.
on this show beyond this point, but we'll let you go. But Javed, you know, this perhaps
Sanjeev.
gives enough credence to the theory that
I-
there is something happening. We are having realignment in the valley, and
San-
perhaps the PDP, you know, will be.
Certainly, this is the precursor. These are early days yet, but certainly early stages. But both sides are warming up to each other. There's a Urdu word for this. This is ibtida hai, which means that this is just the beginning. But you can clearly see the PDP and the NDA drawing closer. The Congress and the NC are already allies, so there's no room for maneuver there. The only option available for the PDP was
Okay.
the NDA, and they are gravitating to it.
Okay, let's get in a word from Mr. Saifuddin Soz. Mr. Soz, your party has had an arrangement with the PDP in the past. It was not very comfortable, it was not very good. We are all aware about that. What do you have to say about this cozying up of sorts that is happening, that has happened in front of you just 2 minutes back?
You see, I see a situation and I feel convinced that Mufti Sahib is a great planner and he takes initiatives after deep thinking. But here I read an element of what you call
Opportunism?
losing faith with the surroundings, and it may be an advantage to BJP, it cannot be an advantage to Mufti Sahib.
Okay.
I see a situation that he is misreading the writing on the wall.
Why would you say that?
Modi cannot make it to Modi cannot make it to prime ministership. This is my conviction. And he doesn't represent the best in BJP. As per Atal Bihari Vajpayee, yes, he had a design of promoting India-Pakistan relations, and that bus going to Lahore and cordiality, that movement was pushed forward by Dr. Manmohan
Now,
Singh, but the
Mr. Soz.
circumstances did not allow. Listen, kindly listen to
Okay,
me. I know
okay.
the facts much better than anybody. As far Dr. Manmohan Singh and the Congress party is concerned, they wanted to promote relations with Pakistan. There is an understanding that Pakistan is a very important sector. So Government of India had to talk to Pakistan. At one point of time, Dr. Manmohan Singh was very eager to talk to Mr. Musharraf, and Musharraf was waiting for him. I'm one of those few people who knew that Prime Minister was cherishing a great hope of breaking the ice. But Pakistan became totally unstable inside. And Kashmir should know, Mir Bhai Sahib and Mufti Sahib and others should know that Pakistan is not a stable situation now. It wasn't earlier also. You must understand what happened at Lal Masjid. You must understand the war between judiciary and the executive in Pakistan. It had no parallel in the world. The situation became so unstable that despite best of Manmohan Singh's hope, he couldn't go to Pakistan. It was postponed initially for a month.
So
That
you
is,
are
became months and
explaining,
years.
you are explaining the merits of this particular
Situation
argument.
in Pakistan.
The point that PDP
Kindly
has taken
listen to
to
me.
cozy up to the
Pakistan-
NDA, you are
Pakistan-
attacking that point.
You see, no, NDA, Mufti Saab sees this situation because maybe he has reason to align with NDA.
Okay.
But I can predict this, that Mufti
just-
Saab is not going to
we just-
be a gainer.
Now, Mr. Kaul-
PDP, BJP may
We just
gain
feel-
Okay, I got your point. Mr. Kaul, before
Ultimately,
you know,
Mr. Kaul, before you answer,
after-
Mr. Kaul, before you answer, Javed just a short while back,
comment.
Mr.
One
Kaul,
comment
before
only.
you answer, Javed just
One
a short
comment
while
only.
back used a word called ibtida. Now, I would want to go a step further. For the PDP, is this the inteha of staying out of power,
I
and
don't-
perhaps
I don't think so.
a hint of opportunism
I don't think so.
to have an arrangement
I
with the
don't think
BJP,
so,
with the
because
NDA?
Not at all, not at all. So let me clarify here once for all. There is no, talks going on or have been between the PDP and the BJP, although lots of people may want it to believe like that. But the only thing we are saying is that the United Progressive Alliance has wasted the last 65 years as far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. And who is going to deny that? Now, Mr. Soz was just now telling you about this entire Indo-Pakistan picture, but what happened to the trans-border surface transport? Nothing. The trans-border trade that was started.
Kaul, what is your position on AFSPA?
Everything has gone. Everything is. Our position on AFSPA is that this was something that should have been abrogated long back.
Okay, and are you aware of what the position of the Bharatiya Janata Party is on the Armed Forces Special Powers Act?
No, of course. Yeah, of course, they have their position and so have we. The idea is, whether it is Bharatiya Janata Party or it is Congress, to convince them democratically through the parliament, the institution of the parliament, that there are certain things that they need to pursue in Kashmir which are good for the people of India, good for the people of Jammu and Kashmir, good for the peace, good for the possible development which is not possible without peace. So it has to be done. That is why we are saying our agenda for change now for the next parliamentary election says that we are all yearning for change. We need to have responsible parliamentarians in New Delhi who will convince the lawmakers in Delhi. It's not only the UPA or it's not only the NDA. All the parties, all the political parties will need to be convinced that you need peace.
What about Mr. Soos?
Emotional
what about
reconciliation.
the person whom you called Professor Soos and his assessment?
Economic cooperation.
Mr. Kaul, what about Professor Soos, as you call him, and his assessment that Mufti Saab is perhaps making a mistake?
Well, you know, I can tell you one thing, that Professor Soos will never make irresponsible statements. He is too senior a person for that.
So you agree Mufti Saab is making a mistake?
Reckless comments.
You think Mufti Saab is making a mistake?
Mistake for what? What has he done? He just expressed his displeasure at the way in which the United Progressive Alliance has neglected a festering sore
and also praised the NDA
on its fair face. Well, of course, we have good memories of Vajpayee ji. I'm reiterating to you again and again. And we in Jammu and Kashmir want somebody with political stature and political will to come and help us solve our problems. We'll solve them, but we need your help, and we will do it together. And we have yet to identify somebody in these last so many years who has got the political will and the stature to stand by us. That's what he said, nothing else.
Okay, Samir called. Yes, Mr. Soos, you wanted to say something.
Wishes. Could I say something?
Yes, please do.
I want to say that this is again misreading of the situation. You think that the NDA will remove AFSPA? Talking about AFSPA during the election is just playing to the gallery. The same BJP or the NDA misuse quota, and there was a plethora of complaints throughout India. Do you think tomorrow a person like Vajpayee or Modi will come and he will remove AFSPA? These are wishes. And you are entitled to express your wishes. But you are misreading the situation.
It doesn't have to be Modi ji.
PDP
it doesn't have to be Modi ji or Vajpayee ji. It could have been anybody. It could have been, well, you know, we are not, we are just expressing what we see on an everyday basis. When half our youth are in jail, sir, with your party in government there, you have entire youth of J&K in the jails. And your ruling combined terms them as stone pelters, turns them as drug addicts.
We shall show you that Modi will be defeated in Jammu and Kashmir.
So Saab,
there is no Modi factor in Jammu,
that what you say is correct.
Not to speak of Kashmir.
We wish that what you say is correct. We'll help you. We are there to help you. It could be you. If you think suddenly think right, you are reborn.
What are you talking?
Yeah, absolutely. You know.
No, you may have lost
it could be you,
hope
sir.
in the present
We are happy to work with
now
you.
You are pinning hopes.
I'm telling you, we are happy to work with you. But provided you see things in the right pretext. It's not about alliances. You don't have to have alliances to
Mr. Soos and Mr. Kaul. Well, Mr. Soos and Mr. Kaul, one thing is pretty clear.
The only thing that you have to do.
That your political parties are far from being friends, perhaps frenemies, but not friends. And as usual, we are going to leave the last word with Javed Ansari. What is your take? What is Javed's take on what is happening in the valley? Realignment 2014.
Most certainly, what you're seeing are just the initial stages. The PDP is looking for an opening, and if the BJP can make suitable amends, tone down some of its aggressiveness on certain issues where sensitivities of Kashmiris are involved, you will most likely see the PDP and the BJP on the same side of the fence.
All right, Mr. Kaul, Mr. Soos, thank you very much for joining us and participating in this particular debate. That's all the time we have on this particular debate. The third point that we are in fact talking about in Newsnight is the Congress once again using state agencies to arm twist its political rivals, smack in the middle of a highly turbulent political season where partnerships are being forged and broken with each passing day. The Enforcement Directorate issued fresh summons to question the wife of Dayalu Amma, wife of Karunanidhi in the 2G case. However, Enforcement Directorate sources have told Headlines Today that the summons at this juncture are not required as the probe is already complete. Enforcement Directorate sources say that the Attorney General and the Solicitor General have already vetted the probe and given the go-ahead for a charge sheet to be filed. Influential sections in the government are allegedly blocking forward movement on the case as leverage with the DMK ahead of the election. The big question is, when both the Attorney General and the Solicitor General vetted the charge sheet and found it sound, why are further summons being issued now? We have Ashish Mahershi joining us in the studio. Ashish, what exactly has the Enforcement Directorate been ordered to do?
Well,
in layman terms.
First, we have to understand what the case is. The case was a 200 crore bribery case where money was sent from Shahid Balwa's company to Kalyagnar TV, which is owned by the DMK bosses. Kanimozhi as well as Sharad Kumar, who are 20% equity holders, they already have been questioned. ED under prevention of money laundering case has already found the money trail. Now the charge sheet is ready. It has been vetted by the AG as well as the SG, and we know that what are the ingredients of the charge sheet. It has already been leaked. So we know the entire case has been investigated. But now what the Enforcement Directorate is trying to do is they're trying to show that they're going to further investigate. Well, under the provisions of law, you can do it. But looking at the time, looking at the political thing which is happening as of now, we see 2014 elections not very far off now, hardly any days left, and we know that DMK will play a major role, and we have already seen the NDA having a big alliance there in Tamil Nadu.
Absolutely. So a five-party alliance that is happening of the NDA. We saw yesterday that the party president of the Bharatiya Janata Party actually forged a five-party alliance in Tamil Nadu. Six-party alliance. Mr. Jayakumar, spokesperson of the Congress Party, joining us. Mr. Jayakumar, are you worried?
Yeah.
Is there some concern in the Congress Party? Are you also spooked?
No, we are not at all worried about these alliances taking place in Tamil Nadu in the first place. Because in Congress Party, we take it as a challenge and a great opportunity given to us to contest after several decades alone in
then
Tamil Nadu. And
how should one politically look at the Enforcement Directorate notice? Why now?
No, this
the
has
charge
got
sheet in this
nothing
case has been filed.
got nothing to do with. See, this has not nothing to do with the alliances. Even when DMK party was in alliance with the Congress Party and they were in power with our UPA government, these things were going on, issuing the charge sheet, investigating the cases, CBI inquiring them. All these processes were on when they were with us.
No, but the charge sheet is ready.
How can you draw a conclusion?
Mr. Jayakumar, the charge sheet is ready. This seems to be an afterthought.
No, it is not that we are freshly doing all these things. These were the continuous process on one side going on, and this electoral formation, alliance formation is another thing, and it is totally a different issue altogether. And these two things, in my opinion, have no connection at all.
Okay, answer the question of my colleague Ashish Mahershi. Ashish, why does this politically appear to be timed?
The big thing is that the eyebrows, why are they being raised? It is because of the timing. Because Dayalu Ammal under the CBI, because the case is being investigated under two acts. One is the Prevention of Corruption Act and the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Under the CBI Act, under the CBI investigation, it is very clear that Dayalu Ammal is not required. The court has given her, the kind of leverage that she wanted. But here, now, if you see, what seems to be that the cover is up till you have an alliance. And the moment you leave the alliance, the cover is lifted. And that is why, if you see, we know Enforcement Directorate is directly under the Finance Ministry, and Chidambaram's son, Kartik Chidambaram, is going to fight from Shivaganga. And they're looking at DMK, the kind of, overtures we have already seen from DMK Chief Karunanidhi. He has, in the past praised the BJP people, especially Modi. So we have already seen that, six-party alliance with the NDA. We also know that AIA-DMK might go with the NDA, and DMK is also showing overtures. So the entire state, almost all regional parties seem to be supporting NDA. So certainly it raises eyebrows at the time when this action has been
Now,
taken.
how do you defend this particular, right now, we had actually invited a DMK representative, but he could not actually show up, and he would have actually taken this particular argument, but not taking his side, Mr. Jayakumar, but how do you explain the timing? The most crucial point here is timing.
See, I would like to recall a situation during the last assembly elections, when myself was also a member of the high power committee of the Congress party to negotiate with the DMK the alliance process in the assembly elections. When we were negotiating with the DMK representatives in the ground floor of the Arivalayam building, the investigations were going on in the first floor. The same time, we were also there, and the investigating team also was inquiring Mrs. Dayalu Ammal on that situation. So how can we say that at this situation we are now trying to bring a pressure kind of things? And rather, I would like to mention here that it is too late to go in for an alliance with, because we have yesterday already announced about 30 candidates of our party, and our candidates are in the field and started our work. Where is the question of that? For alliance sake we are trying to do these things. I am sorry, I beg to differ, and this conclusion is totally wrong. It is looking at a different direction, but it is actually the process of our own election. We are going ahead. We are convinced we have to fight the election on our own, and be the cadres
So
in
the Congress
Tamil
on its
Nadu
part
are taking it in a,
Okay, Mr. Jayakumar. So the Congress on its part, Ashish, is actually mentioning that this is nothing but process, and election has got nothing to do with this particular decision that the government has actually taken. Thank you very much, Mr. Jayakumar, as well as Ashish Maharishi.
One minute. Even if you say so, worst situation was there. I am telling you, we were negotiating seat adjustments in the assembly election in the ground floor the same day.
I'm afraid we have run out of time, Mr. Jayakumar. Mr. Jayakumar, we've run out of time. We'll debate this particular topic once the DMK spokesperson is also in to take on the political arguments that you are actually mounting. That's all the time we have in this edition of News Night.